And to look back at that and not say, oh, look at her so low, sleeping in a car, but look at her, she had the strength to get out.
Yeah, and I have the empathy. Like when I go down and visit my daughter, she's in college in Los Angeles at the Fashion Institute. To me, that's my biggest success, because she's living her dream life, and she will never let a man treat her in a bad way. She would never let anybody. She has so much self-respect. She is the most powerful, beautiful woman, and I love everything about her because she healed so much of what I wanted to, so much of what I wanted my childhood to be, I was able to give to her. And now I get to give it to children. Now that she's all grown up, I teach children yoga and mindfulness, and I've been working to get that into the schools as a curriculum. And I want to do self-love in the curriculum. I want to be able to do emotional freedom techniques in the curriculum for my nonprofit. This is the big vision that I had for the longest time. Like I said, I designed a board game for children that's called Let's Save Our Earth. And that's how this whole journey started, because there were no programs in the school for environmental education, for animal advocacy, for kindness, for compassion. There were no programs. So that's how I started my nonprofit organization.
I want to mention that I wrote a book about compost for children, so we have to connect about that maybe after the show, which is why I'm so excited when you're talking about compost. I'm a huge fan. But I want to give you another assignment, and then I want to give you the opportunity to just reach directly to the viewers and tell them how to connect with you. But the two assignments that you have from this coaching session, the one is to sit in self-acceptance, and it's a hard one, but even purposely call up, the pieces about your body that you're not happy with and accept them, and the pieces about your emotions that you're not happy with and accept them, and the pieces about your history that you're not happy with and accept them. Just accept them. Let them be part of who you are and not pull you back. Let them just be with you going forward, and they'll start to lose their power. They won't have that power to trip you up. And then the second thing is,
I know I attracted this session. Thank you so much, Reba. I know this is a big part of the journey. This is because I know I'm stepping into something really big. It's about to happen, and I can feel it like really strong. And there's so much, like you said, there's just so much that acceptance is going to be so powerful for me if I can find a way to do that through this.
And self-love, it's like not how you show up to please anybody. It's how you show up to please yourself, okay? And you can show up with pigtails if you feel like it. And you can show up with your hair in a chignon the next day, and it's your business. It's not about who's watching. It's about what you feel like showing up as. And the second little piece of homework that I have for you is, I see that you have like the vision of what you want to accomplish and the great programs that you want to do. And that's great. And it reminds me of me. I want to tell a quick story here, and I'll probably tell it many times because it's how I started writing the book, Paint Yourself into the Picture, which I haven't published yet, but it's what started it. Was I owned a dance studio. Actually, I worked at a dance studio, and while I was at the studio, I decided I'd love to have one of my own, and I got so excited about the programs and the parties and the systems, and I got so excited about all that stuff that I actually forgot to plan my own role in all that activity. So the upshot was I'm creative, I'm powerful, I created, I got all those plates spinning. But I didn't realize that I would be the guy running around underneath quickly, keeping the plates spinning. And all us creative people, and I really identify with you in your creative energy and in your loving, giving, sharing energy, and in your ambition also. The key for us is to not set so many things in motion that the energy of what we're creating overpowers us. So what we need to do is, as we're plan our own role. And not just who we want to be. Well, I want to be the CEO. but how we want to feel, what our day is going to look like. So I'm going to have these things available when I publish this book, but for now, really think about who you want to show up as, and I don't mean what you're going to wear, but who you want to show up as in terms of the energy that you're going to feel, and really look deep, 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 deep within about what are your inner goals, okay? Because if your goal is to get somebody to like you or approve of you, it's never going to work.
It's not. That's not my goal.
Right.
It's not my goal anymore. It's not my goal anymore. My goal is to have world peace. My goal is to have global kindness and to be able to create a world, co-create a world with people so that other people can see that it is possible, that peace is possible, and that we can co-create a beautiful world together.
I want to ask you to do one more thing, and in your adjustment of that is not just what you want to create, but what is your role? I want to serve in the creation of, contribute in the creation, because then your success doesn't hinge on the result.
How do I serve? Okay.
Your success is guaranteed because you're serving, you're sharing.
Oh, I'm already way success. I mean, there's no question about it. I've touched many, many lives. I know that there's no question about that. I mean, I get beautiful emails from people, and I'm grateful. You know, I've been able to inspire and help people. But the big picture, like I said, that big picture is how do we change the system for the children and the animals, and how do we start making some positive changes for the whole, so that everyone has global peace and so that everyone has global kindness.
Right. And what you said earlier is like it starts within. So I want to make sure that as you're creating all these wonderful things, you're taking care of you.
Absolutely. That's
okay,
where, and that's the whole. That's been the whole message, is that it starts with us. It starts with me, inner peace for world peace. One child at a time, one senior citizen at a time, one person at a time. You know,
and it starts with you.
So we've already, like you said, that yes, in that aspect, we already are successful.
Right, right. So why don't you just turn to the camera and take a couple of minutes to let people know how they can jump on board some of these exciting activities.
Okay. So, yes, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this and for investing and making yourself a priority. One thing that I have learned more than anything is when you invest in yourself, you can really make your dreams come true. You can really take the vision that you have and turn it, love it, into reality. I believe that we have such an incredible opportunity here on the planet right now. So I invite you to come over to my website. You can read all about all the great things we're doing there. It's globalkindnesstv.org. And at globalkindnesstv.org, I'm a singer and a songwriter. I play the ukulele, and I also sing with the kids. So you'll see there's a video there of a song that I wrote called Global Kindness Going Viral. I'm also using my voice to help raise awareness for having a no-kill nation for all shelter animals. So you'll see there's a video there that I'm singing to the doggies and finding them forever homes. I'm very dedicated to helping to bring these amazing animals that are being considered not adoptable, helping them and helping them step into their greatness. I love working with animals, especially that have been abused and that have been neglected, because I am able to really connect with them. Same thing with children. Any child that I can connect with, they see the playfulness. We see each other. We see each other. We acknowledge each other, and we validate each other. And I'm working to get that through with adults.
Children and dogs are easy.
It's really easy with kids and animals. It's been really easy with kids and animals. I'm moving into that, though. I mean, I could not trust humans for the longest time, and it was through the love of my puppy that I was able to learn how to love myself unconditionally enough so that I could let my husband in, and now I've been happily married for 20 years. So I know that.
Tell the viewers just one more time, what's the main website where they can find you, and then we're going to have to
that is the main website, globalkindnesstv.org, but if they did want to write for the Peace Project, we have globalpeace.earth. They can go to globalpeace.earth if they want to do a podcast, or if they're interested in doing a show about, or they want to write a blog, anything. We are going to have the entire week dedicated to global peace, global kindness, global love, everywhere. It's just going to be, hopefully it's just going to go viral. I hope so, and I'm sure it will with your fabulous energy, and I think I will sign up and do something also for the Global Peace Project as well. And I want to wrap up now and just say thank you, Karen, so much. It's been such a joy and such an honor, and thank you for letting me into your life and for sharing some of that powerful vulnerability that we all have, and it takes so much courage and strength to actually share. And I wish you so much success with these amazing, beautiful projects. I'm so glad if I have some small part in helping them blossom and flourish. And you've helped me so much, Reba. You know, it's funny because people don't realize how much they help each other through social media. Your posts and just your presence through all of my life, all of my journey, my 5-year journey of really being online and learning how to use social media for a greater good, you have been a big part of that. And I've never really been able to say that out loud to you because we've never met in person. But I want you to know that many times, I got your book a long time ago when it first came out. I bought it, and so I've been applying all of the exercises. And then when you said that you were doing the Daily Om, I was like, oh, this is so perfect, you know. So I jumped right on board. And then when you said you needed people to write a blog, I was like. And I wrote my blog, so we can share that blog. It's all about what we just talked about, and that was not planned, guys. That was we didn't plan that. It's just
not at all. And actually, let me just share how people can get in touch with me, and that's one of the ways that Karen and I found each other. Is I have a Facebook group which is called Leaders in Self-Love, and you're invited to join. It's very active. It's a beautiful group, and we really share on a very authentic, honest level. So I welcome you to that, and you can also reach me at rebalinker.com, where you'll find my blog, and my most recent post is called Radical Self-Love, and it's a real doozy. It's a powerful one. So I hope you'll all go and look at that. And if you have any questions, I think we can handle questions if you're a viewer, and you could write into Paint Yourself into the Picture at vcntv.com. And if you'd like to apply to be my next guest, I would love that. And that is a website, which is vcntv.com/paintyourselfintothe-picture/apply. So thank you again, Karen, and thank you all for watching. It's been a splendid time. Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
To see the rest of this episode, click on the link below the video now. You'll be glad you did. Are you still here? What are you waiting for? Click on the link below the video now to see the rest of this epic episode.